so long there's been talks of reparation, but nothing really comes from it. But the Caribbean is turning up the heat in the fight for reparations. How, you may ask? Well, Jamaica has taken a bold legal step and the entire region is standing on business. Prime Minister Andrew Holness recently announced that CARICOM leaders are supporting Jamaica's petition to King Charles as the region pushes forward with a renewed demand for reparative justice for slavery. Speaking at the latest CARICOM Heads of Government Summit, Holness revealed that Jamaica has secured broad support for the petition, which calls on King Charles, the island's head of state, to seek legal advice from the UK's Privy Council. What kind of advice? The petition asks the Privy Council to examine whether the forced transportation of Africans to Jamaica was lawful, whether it amounted to crime against humanity, and whether Britain is legally obligated to compensate Jamaica for the horrors of slavery and its lasting consequences. No. Let's be clear. Over 12 million Africans were kidnapped and shipped across the Atlantic during the slave trade. Jamaica was one of the largest destinations, and the trauma still lives in our systems, our economies, and our communities. Holness called this petition a watershed movement, not just for Jamaica, but for the entire reparations movement across the Caribbean and the greater diaspora. He said, and I quote, "If the petition is successful, then the United Kingdom bears a legal obligation to provide reparations to Jamaica and its people for the enduring harm caused." Jamaica's Culture Minister Olivia Babsy Grange echoed the same sentiment. She says this petition will have far-reaching impact across the Caribbean, and that countries in the region are working together. That to me is a big statement, she said. We're working together in this effort. St. Vincent's Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves, a founding voice in the reparations movement, made it clear, we're not giving up the reparations fight. He also reminded the summit that, well, reparations must address two injustices. One, the genocide of indigenous peoples, and two, the enslavement of Africans. And the movement isn't stopping just in the Caribbean. This issue is now on the agenda for the upcoming Africa CARICOM Summit, set to take place in Ethiopia this September. British territories are chiming in too. The Premier of the British Virgin Islands, Natalia Wheatley, praised Jamaica's leadership and called out UK media figures who ridiculed the reparations conversation. Some people just don't want to hear it, he said. But we appreciate the leadership and we won't be silenced. This moment is historic. It's not just about Jamaica, it's about the justice for the entire African diaspora. From the Caribbean to the continent, the world is watching. And the world also must answer. I'm Whitney McCoy, reporting for the African Diaspora News Channel. Stay tuned, stay aware, and of course, until next time, stay connected.